The Coral Reef Festival, The Adventures of Clive and Rosie. In a distant corner of the ocean, among colorful corals and lush seaweed, I, a crab named Clive, lived alongside many other marine inhabitants. One of my best friends was a little red fish named Rosie. Our friendship was strong despite our differences. One sunny morning, I woke up with an unusual sense of unease. Today, I had an important task ahead: to gather rare seaweed for a celebration in honor of the coral reef's birthday. I was skilled at gathering, but these seaweeds grew in a dangerous place, often frequented by a shark named Shelby. "Hello, Rosie," I called to my friend when I saw her nearby. "Would you like to help me gather seaweed?"
Hello, Clive. Of course I want to. But we need to be careful. I've heard that Shelby the shark lives in the part of the reef where we're going. She doesn't like it when someone trespasses on her territory.
I knew about Shelby and her reputation. I had heard many stories about her fierce nature, but I believed that if we were careful and cautious, we could gather the seaweed and return safely. "We will be careful, Rosie. Let's go while the sun is still high. The sooner we do this, the better," I said confidently. We set off on our journey. The water around us shimmered with all the colors of the rainbow. Fish and marine creatures swam past, busy with their tasks. Rosie and I pushed onward until we reached the place where the rare seaweeds grew.
There they are, look!
"Great! Let's start gathering," I replied, carefully plucking the seaweeds and placing them in a special basket. But before we could collect even half of them, we suddenly felt a movement in the water. Turning around, we saw a huge shadow before us. It was Shelby the shark.
"Who dares disturb my peace?"
thundered a fierce voice. Rosie froze in fear, but I gathered the courage to speak. "Hello, Shelby. We mean you no harm. We are just gathering seaweed for the Coral Reef celebration. It's very important to all of us," I calmly explained. Shelby stared at us intently, her eyes cold and impassive. Then she said,
"It seems you don't understand. This is my territory, and I won't allow anyone to intrude here."
"Please, Shelby, we won't be long. We will do our best to quickly gather what we need and leave. The Coral Reef celebrates its birthday once a year, and these seaweeds are part of the festivities."
"Very well. I will allow you to gather the seaweeds, but on one condition. You must tell me a story from your life that will surprise me."
Rosie and I exchanged glances. I nodded, agreeing to the condition. "I will tell you a story about how Rosie and I once saved a dolphin," I began. We sat on the rocks, and Shelby listened attentively. I recounted how once, during a strong storm, a little dolphin named Finn got stuck in fishing nets. Rosie and I noticed him and, risking ourselves, helped free Finn. The dolphin was so grateful that he led us to a place where we found many beautiful shells and pearls. That story touched me. "I see that you are truly kind and brave. Gather your seaweeds and go home, and convey my congratulations to the Coral Reef." Rosie and I happily finished gathering, and thanking Shelby, hurried back. We returned in time and brought the seaweeds, which became the centerpiece of the celebration. All the marine inhabitants rejoiced and thanked us for our bravery and perseverance. Since then, Shelby became more friendly and even sometimes attended the Coral Reef's celebrations. Rosie, Shelby, and I became good friends, and our friendship showed everyone that even the most different creatures can find common ground and live in peace and harmony. Thus ended the adventures in the underwater realm, but not forever. After all, the ocean is full of secrets and wonders, and who knows what adventures await us in the future.